Today, we're diving into the eerie world of urban legends, where reality blurs with the supernatural. Join us as we uncover spine-tingling tales that'll make you question what lurks in the shadows. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. You won't want to miss a single chilling story. Let's start the video. 1. Bloody Mary. The legend of Bloody Mary is a popular and chilling folklore tale that has been passed down through generations. According to the legend, if you stand alone in a dark room in front of a mirror, typically with a lit candle, and repeat the name Bloody Mary 3 times while looking into the mirror, you may summon the vengeful spirit of a woman named Mary. The nature of this spirit can vary in different versions of the story, but she is often portrayed as a ghostly and terrifying figure, sometimes with a bloody or disfigured appearance. It is believed that once summoned, Bloody Mary may appear in the mirror to haunt or harm the person who invoked her, leading to a terrifying and often traumatic experience. 2. The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs. The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs is a classic urban legend that has been the inspiration for numerous horror movies and stories. In this tale, a babysitter is tasked with looking after children while their parents are away for the evening. Throughout the night, the babysitter begins to receive a series of increasingly creepy and unsettling phone calls. The caller's voice becomes more threatening, and they ultimately reveal that they are inside the house with the babysitter. The chilling twist is that the calls are coming from a location very close by, usually from another phone line within the same house, and the sinister caller is none other than a menacing intruder who has been hiding in the home the entire time. 3. The Hook-Handed Killer. The Hook-Handed Killer is a timeless urban legend that has been circulated for decades and serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of secluded lovers' lanes. In this story, a young couple is parked in a remote and dimly lit area, typically on a romantic rendezvous. As they listen to the radio or news, they hear a chilling report about an escaped mental patient who is described as extremely dangerous and has a hook for a hand. Terrified, they decide to leave the area and head home. However, upon arriving home or at their destination, they make a horrifying discovery. A bloody hook hand is hanging from the car door handle, indicating that the escaped killer was lurking nearby. 4. The Vanishing Hitchhiker. The Vanishing Hitchhiker is a widely known urban legend that has been told in various forms across different cultures. The story typically revolves around a driver traveling on a deserted or remote road late at night. Along the way, they come across a hitchhiker in need of a ride. Out of kindness, they offer the hitchhiker a lift, and during the journey, they engage in conversation. However, when the driver reaches the designated destination or turns around to speak to the hitchhiker, they discover that the passenger has mysteriously vanished from the car. Confused and alarmed, they decide to investigate further, and it's usually later revealed that the hitchhiker was a ghost who had died tragically on that very road. 5. The Killer in the Backseat. The Killer in the Backseat is a suspenseful urban legend designed to instill fear and caution when driving alone at night. In this chilling story, a woman is driving alone, often in a remote or dimly lit area. As she continues her journey, an increasing sense of unease and paranoia washes over her. She becomes convinced that there is a dangerous person hiding in the backseat of her car, waiting to strike. Fueled by fear, she devises a plan to escape the car, sometimes involving a high-speed chase, a sudden stop, or a well-timed leap from the vehicle. After making her escape, she contacts the authorities, only to discover that her instincts were correct. A murderer or criminal was indeed hiding in her backseat, plotting harm. 6. The Slender Man. The Slender Man is a modern urban legend that gained notoriety on the internet in the early 2010s. Slender Man is often depicted as a tall, faceless, and unnaturally thin figure, wearing a dark suit. According to the legend, Slender Man preys on children and teenagers, typically by luring them into forests or dark, secluded places. Once he has them in his grasp, he either drives them to madness, making them obsessed with his existence, or causes them to disappear without a trace. The legend's eerie and enigmatic nature, coupled with its online origins, has captivated the imaginations of many, and it has become a prominent figure in internet folklore. 7. The Clown Statue. The clown statue is a classic urban legend that taps into the fear of the uncanny and the eerie feeling of being watched. In this tale, a babysitter is tasked with looking after a family's children while the parents are away. As the night progresses, the babysitter becomes increasingly uneasy due to a creepy clown statue in the living room. The statue's unsettling appearance and its seemingly lifelike qualities start to play on her nerves, and she decides to call the parents to ask if she can cover it up or move it. To her horror, the parents frantically instruct her to gather the children and leave the house immediately because they don't have a clown statue. It turns out that the statue is actually a sinister person who has been living in the house, disguising themselves as a statue. This urban legend plays on common fears related to babysitting in unfamiliar homes, as well as the idea that inanimate objects can come to life or harbor hidden dangers. 8. The Vanishing Hotel Room. The Vanishing Hotel Room is a haunting urban legend that revolves around an unsettling hotel experience. In this story, guests arrive at a seemingly normal hotel and check into a room, only to discover that it is completely empty. There are no furnishings, decorations, or any sign of previous occupants. Puzzled and concerned, they inquire about the peculiar room with hotel staff, who then reveal that the room has been closed off for many years due to a horrific or tragic incident that occurred within its walls. The details of this incident often vary in different versions of the legend, but it usually involves a gruesome or paranormal occurrence. 9. The Licked Hand. The Licked Hand is a spine-tingling urban legend that revolves around a seemingly comforting but ultimately eerie encounter. In this story, a person is awakened in the middle of the night by the sound of a dripping noise coming from their bedroom. Believing it to be a leaky faucet or some other innocuous source, they reach down to comfort themselves by feeling their pet dog licking their hand. The soothing sensation of the dog's presence lulls them back to sleep. However, when morning comes, they discover a shocking revelation. Their dog had been locked in the closet all night, and the hand that had been comforting them was not their dog's, but something else entirely. This urban legend plays on the primal fear of the unknown and the eerie idea of something lurking in the darkness of one's own home. 10. The BlackEyed Children. The BlackEyed Children is a relatively modern urban legend that has gained popularity in recent years, especially on the internet. This eerie legend revolves around encounters with children, usually in pairs, who have completely black eyes. The story typically goes like this. Unsuspecting individuals are approached by these children, often in isolated or dimly lit areas, such as deserted streets or remote locations. The children ask for help, whether it's a ride, entry into a building, or the use of a phone. The unsettling part of the legend lies in the description of the children's eyes, which are completely black, devoid of any white or iris. Those who have interacted with them report feeling an intense sense of fear and dread, even though the children may appear polite and well-mannered. If you found these stories as intriguing as we did, remember to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more thrilling content, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.